Let's see if I get anybody. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid doing some stuff I need to do right now. I have a ton of things I need to do today. I probably should try to schedule these. Hey, who is here? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, 3 people. Who's here, peeps? I'm using my, hey, Joelle. I am using my, tablet. Hey, Double D. Lunch breaks or whatever. Well, yeah, that doesn't sound like much fun at all. Um, I'm gonna see. I like to think of today as like Tuesday is like my day off, but it never works out that way because, you know, I mean, like my day off being day off from my YouTube stuff, and then I would do my house stuff. But it's all just kind of like there's a lot of blurred lines, but I'm just lazy right now. Not lazy so much as I just don't want to I had ooh, oh, Joelle, you don't need to do that. Hey, Margaret. Um uh yeah, I am going to do my bedroom today. I got this dresser at the flea market a week ago for $10. Also today I'm going to try to probably should write that down. I got to edit. you know me on editing. But when I went to the flea market last week, I tried to do some, shop with me kind of things. And it's hard to do a shop with me when you go thrifting. Hi Nancy. And so I'm gonna try to but I got some different things, and you guys, I've already sold probably most of what I bought there, but still it's just fun to see it, I think. And like at the flea market it's a little easier to do it, plus you're in a wide open public space. It's so hard to do it at a Goodwill or something. But oh guys, if you did not see my haul from would have been 2 parts, yesterday and today. Ooh, mostly yesterday probably because today I think was most of the restaurant wear. And then I also went to Goodwill that day, so that'll be tomorrow. But the video I put out yesterday was like, holy crap, I got some good stuff. I found a Tanala. See, now you know what? This is the good thing about being on doing it on my tablet. Only thing is, I wish you guys could talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could hear you talk to me. But so Tanala. Somebody said the emphasis is on the last syllable, and I'm having the hardest time trying to say that. How to say Tana in English? Okay.
Tanala.
Oh, well, okay.
Tanala.
It's just Tanala. I don't think their little thing mean words. So Tanala. Okay, so I've been saying that right. Anyway, I got Tanala yesterday or the other day. Woo-wee. Everybody wants that thing. So yeah, that'll be in the sale. And I finally got a computer. It's a I don't even know what it is. It's old. Hey, Chicago lady. Um, it's a little, I mean, it's not old, but you know, in terms of technology, it's old. And I have and they gave me a printer, but I think my printer's younger, or at least less. Yep, yep, yep. I don't know what that was. Um, so yeah, I have all this stuff on this table, and I finally got this like all like a little like filming setup, like a non-work thing that I'll feel like I done, you know, something for the home today, which is like supposed like my home day. But I mean, like I said, blurred lines. So I'm gonna do that today. I mean, I have all these clothes still hanging all over the house, and my son was home Wednesday to Sunday. That's a long time, you know, to have a boy man boy in the house. And so yeah, I got 40 packages out yesterday, so that's like out of the way. Hey, Brick House Steve. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, I don't know if you saw the if you got your invoice. If you didn't, let me know. Okay. I didn't get it done until Sunday night, I think, because I was like 2 boxes short at the end. Actually, 3. There's one thing I have still got this weird box to try to find. Um, but anyhow, yeah, I kicked butt on packing everything up yesterday, and I literally can't believe I took 40 packages to the. No, it's no big deal. I mean, take your time, but yeah, I took 40 packages yesterday, and they all were. Then this lady. Okay, now I understand there's like a certain kind of, you know, courtesy implemented when you are anywhere public. I mean, I'm a nice person. I know how to be nice and courteous. So I'm at the post office. I literally waited hours, hours because my chronic fatigue is kicking my butt this week. And I've been setting my alarm for 7:45, and I end up turning it off and not getting up for hours. Like literally sleeping longer. So I gotta listen to my body because then I can get up and I can be productive. Otherwise, what am I gonna do? Take a 3-hour nap? So what's the big deal if I get the 3 hours then or if I get the 3 hours now? You know what I mean? I should have filled that up. So yeah, so I go to the post office at like 2 after lunch. And now, granted, it's Monday, but hey, it's my business. I gotta do it. I get there and I think I had 8 or 9 bags, one of which was one of those big IKEA bags. That's where I usually put like my large bag that doesn't fit into, you know, because I use these bags from you know, ticket or TJ and Marshalls and Home Goods. I have a ton of those bags and I use them all for that. So I'm unloading my car and it takes me a while because I like bring it in. I don't like bring it in and put it in a spot to like hold my spot. Yeah, if you guys could give me a thumbs up for this, that'd be great. I just now realized that. So I put it in the post office against the wall. Okay, so nobody's like doing me a favor by like, you know, saying, "Oh, no, just take that spot. No, go ahead. You earned it. You got here." No, nobody does that. So I literally have to bring in all my bags, which took probably 4 trips or more, probably 4 because I sometimes overdo it. So I get up there and then I'm bringing them all in. Okay. And then I had to wait in line. Okay. I waited in line for probably 3, 4 people ahead of me. And then every time they move, I gotta, hey, hey, my bestie just popped up on there. Yeah, I'm just being spontaneous and avoiding doing things I need to do. You know, that's how I do. And so every time somebody moves, I gotta move all these bags. Not an easy feat. Then I'm the first one in line, right? It looks like I just walked in and went right to the front line, right? Thanks, Kelly. And guess what? This woman walks in behind me and says, all I need to buy is a book of stamps. Can I go ahead of you? Okay, I guess she doesn't realize that I didn't just walk in, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh, sure. I mean, I kind of said it like, I wasn't like all like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. You know, I've been there. I would have done that. Hey, Pete. Hi, Michelle. Pete, you and me are on today. Do you hear me? Pete, I'm putting you on my list. We're doing this today. So I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah. But I'm like, but I'm not moving these packages. Like, I even said that to her. Like, come on, are you kidding? Like, I'm next. She doesn't know how long I was there. I don't know why it's doing that. Guys, don't leave me when it does that. This is what kills me about technology. Is it because we just had a big wind and then all of a sudden I lose my connection? What the actual? Like, it's technology. Isn't it supposed to be getting better am I fine now? It looks okay, but I don't know because I can't. But yeah, it just like said reconnecting. Like, what the heck? Because I saw the wind. I saw the wind. I didn't see the wind. I'm not that good. I saw the trees blowing, and it's like, wait, what? I mean, what is with technology? Anyhow, so then this lady, I let her go ahead of me. She gets up there, and she gets my guy, the guy I wanted. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, now I'm going to get the other lady who, she's fine. But this kid has my things down. Like, he doesn't ask me all the stupid questions. He knows the answers to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I think he knows some of your zip codes and addresses by heart like I do. I mean, I know he probably doesn't, but you know what I mean? Just like when you go to Starbucks and somehow they all remember, like, how do they know 8,000 different, but they do. So, okay. I let her go. She gets up there. Hey, Beth. She gets up there. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, you guys. She gets up there and she asks for a book of stamps, but she wants the butterfly ones. She's like pointing to the wall. I want the butterfly one. He's like, there are no butterflies. Well, why a butterfly? He's like, well, the orchids. So it's this whole thing. And then he goes, yeah, I'll have to go to the back to get them. Let me just say, not any fault of his. Oh, my back's. You guys, if you don't own one of these, if you don't have Menards and you can't get one of these, let me know. $5. I don't know if they still have them, but oh, this is the best thing ever. For a single girl when you get an itchy back. I have one by my bed too. This one used to be in my office at work. TMI, I hope not, but sometimes it itches an itch. What can you do? So by the time he gets back, and like I said, no fault of his own, but by the time he gets back, I'm like, he could have done 4 of my boxes, right? Oh, I mean, and like I said, she must have just thought I just walked right in there. Like, how, lady, I have 40 boxes and I've been here for a while. And then you just think you can just, people are just, yes, amen, sister. Just like my reading glasses I used to have everywhere. So, yeah, that was not right. I just thought that was rude. Like she had that sense of entitlement. Like, oh, I just walked in. Also, well, that's beside the point. But I have a handicap placard because of my disabilities that are recognized by my doctor. At least not quite the government yet, but we'll see. And I realize I look fine now, but that's the thing about hidden illnesses or whatever. And I don't want to get into a lot of that right now. But exactly. Pete, I'm telling you what, this lady was all just worrying about her. Didn't think about how, like, must have been a pain to get all this stuff from my car to the door. You don't know how long I've been waiting in line. Any of that. people are just very self-centered, and yeah, like you said, it's all about me, not we. So anyhow, got that done. Then that's when I went and picked up the computer from. It's funny because it's we were even talking about this. We've known each other since our boys were in kindergarten, and they're 19, about to be 20 now. And we were talking about it, and it's like the boys aren't even really friends anymore. I mean, they'd talk if they saw each other, but they have no reason to see each other. You get older and your interests become what they become, and then you know what I mean. And it's funny. It's like now it's just we're just friends. We had a lady hovering us. Yeah. Hey, Tammy. Tammy, I love my gift. I love it. I did a favor for Tammy, and she thanked me by sending me this, which was totally unnecessary, but thank you. What? Yes, those back scratchers, right? Oh, no. See, yeah. See, Butterfly, we all have things, right? It bugs me when people just act like they're the only ones, that have anything. Hey, Pamela Blanchard. Miss Pamela. I can't believe you're here. Hey, you guys, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Anything helps, right? I'm trying to, be spontaneous, do some live chats, whatever. Yes, we all have stuff. Oh my gosh. And I think, Kelly, when I met you we talked maybe briefly because it was hard to, get deep on that day, right? Isn't it the cutest? And it's pink around the edge. Tammy bought it from Alex and had it sent to me as a thank you for something I did. And I love it. So, anyway, yeah, I have that among other things. Hey, Helen. But yeah, and today my hands are, oh my God. Like people don't understand. This is why I can't do regular work ever again. Cause I can't be on a computer for much longer than maybe 10 minutes, 15. I'm dying in pain, and I take pills and stuff, Hey, Connie. Oops. Didn't mean to do anything there. Right? It is the least of my problems sometimes. Oh, there was your money, Kelly. So, is there anything that, I guess I want to use this as a time for if you guys have, anything you want to ask me? Not that, I know it sounds so weird. It's well, what would anybody want to ask me, But, does anybody have questions for me? Do I have an ergonomic keyboard? Well, here's the thing. I just got that computer yesterday from my friends. I still got to figure out how to set that up. I mean, I'm going to have to take everything down from here and try to. So here it is all in the box. It's that big old thing and all that. Yeah, that's here we go again. Trying to figure out technology. Okay, well, shipping wise, I was just doing all the USPS, right? And I literally had to put everything on here. I go to the shipping calculator and have to enter every single thing with my one finger, because that's how I do. And for every single box. I'll tell you that in a minute, Joelle. And then I'd have to go to PayPal and do everything with, So now if I get that all set up, even if I do just only use it for YouTube and PayPal and the USPS, that will be Misty and Michael. You guys know Michael Todd on YouTube, or McGargle on or Cult of Vintage on what you call it? Oh. Yeah, Miss Pamela is wanting everybody to know she's back to packing their boxes. Everybody, that Kelly Michelle was sick, and so no, wait, and I had to go Yeah, Kelly Michelle was sick. Wait, Kelly's boss called yesterday. Yeah, she was sick. And then, so Miss Pamela is back at it now today. So I hope Kelly Michelle's better. And so Miss Pamela is back at packing boxes. And all of Fatbird Fine's boxes went out today. So, what was I saying? This is what happens with me. I can't remember things. I don't know what I was saying. So anyhow, oh yeah, shipping. So now I've been doing everything with USPS and it's just been retail, whatever. So hopefully when I get all signed up, I might look into like that pirate ship. We'll see. But yeah, Misty and Michael have been very well, they're very supportive. They're both very good friends and they're both they both care a lot. Hi Kim. Hi Kim Fernsteins, Kim Z. And yeah, I'm gonna look into pirate ship. They were just telling me all kinds of, the post office only gave me a little bit of information, but when I get down to it, then yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. And they even said to me, well, if you get to where you need to, you can come around the back instead. And then also, they said even I could set up for a pickup. Well, hello, you guys all know me and Jermaine are like that. So I'll talk to Jermaine when I get everything like to a point where I really, and I hope to by this week, so I can like be more efficient like right away. Also like yes. And so here's the thing. I know everybody thinks, oh, Michelle's the queen of the marathon sale. I don't do that on purpose. Like I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I did it to make money. And I love you guys. But a sale is my business. And a sale is like vertigo. No, I haven't had vertigo in a while, but it makes you feel like you are drunk. I had a little bout of it when I was at in Paducah. And I told them, I was like, I woke up and I was like, ooh, and I went right back to sleep. And that was the day I slept till 11:15 at Mary Beth's house. But yeah, it's not good. It can be really debilitating. People don't realize how, because you feel like you want to throw up and everything. It's horrible. But yeah, if you don't have Meclizine, get some Meclizine. It's easy. You just carry it with you. And if you have a little bout of it, then it's an easy pill to chew. And, it does work. It really does. I haven't had it in a while, the Meclizine, but it's like I say, it works. So yeah, I am, hopefully going to get all of my, hey girl, little Kim in the house. Hopefully I will get the whole thing like going this week. That's my goal anyway. And no, I don't think you pay for pirate ship. I think it's just like a free thing. I'm not sure. And these are the things that I need to figure out, but I do know a lot of people use it. I'm pretty sure that's what Misty uses too. Yeah, pirate ship is free. It says, okay, yeah. Thank you, Nancy. I thought so. So, and then I have a printer, so hopefully I'll be able to do the labels easier, by printing out the labels and just taping them on. And then my next goal will be getting one of those Rolos. I mean, we have to just set goals. I have a lot of other things in life that I have to take care of though. So, it will be huge for me just to do that, because you guys, this is what I do. I have to write all my return address, and then I have to write all your addresses out. Okay. And then my toppers, I don't know if you guys know what I do for a topper. Like, for example, this time I try to do the same thing each time. So this time I used a postcard and a recipe card, and I will write something on the card, and then I'll give this as a thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Exactly. So that's why I do a lot of the stuff at night, because in the morning is when my hands are really, really bad. And then by the later on, my hands are not as bad, and the pain medicines are more like helping my body. I don't know why mornings are so bad for me, but like right now, I couldn't do all that. It would hurt like a mother. But yeah, so that's going to be a huge savings. I'll use more tape, but so what? Well, you just have to do it differently and then use it, and like the tape will be still closing the package. Like I'm good with like being, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I do, you guys, I do everything. Oh my, this last book is falling apart. Like I got to the last page. I'm like, okay, the last few pages were falling out. But this is what I do. Every sale, I write all my items. And then I write the numbers, and then I write who wins the item. And then when I'm done, I create a list. Misty, Sherry, Maria, Denise, and this is what each person bought, all the stuff they bought. And then, like some people buy a lot more stuff, right? So then as I go through packing orders, and then I write paid over here, and then I cross it out when I ship, and then I write how much the total is, how much the shipping is, and then the total, and then I check it when I invoice it. And like I said, then I paid, and then that. I mean, that might be a long process, but this works for me. Eventually, hey Nita May. Wow, hey girl. Eventually maybe I can just use a hi Maria. And Miss Pamela 13. Hey Pamela 13. Maybe then I'll be able to just do like a spreadsheet, when I get the computer situation going. Because I am like spreadsheet queen, sisters. And brother. Yes, I can kill it on a spreadsheet. But for me, it's going to be like, okay, well then I wish I had all this other stuff on there. But, it is what it is. We'll see. I do like to, do this because I trust me. Maybe not the, you know what I mean? Like oh, that's awesome, Nita May. That's amazing. Congratulations. Hi, Jimmy Welch. I repent. Okay. Jimmy, you're new to my channel. Welcome. If you're here for the right reasons, welcome. If you're not, can my mods just keep an eye on Jimmy Welch? And yeah, I thought maybe. Yeah. Well, my sins. I don't have any sins much. Right? It's been a long while since I've sinned. That's a whole nother story. So, thank you to my active mods. And that means Jermaine just drove by. Right? I know Lil Kim and Pete got at that. Yeah, spreadsheets are a program to type that is voice activated. I know not of such a thing. That might be more ahead of what I'm going to end up with my who knows how old of a computer. But ooh, I'm intrigued. Oh, Miss Pamela, you got to be kidding me. Can you drop a name here? Because I am all about putting that person on lookout now. I mean, I will not tolerate that either. It's your channel. I mean, you do you, you know. And if somebody comes to offend you, I mean, timeout is. I put somebody in timeout accidentally one time, and I ended up giving her free shipping because I felt so bad. Oh, is that thing in my house? Please let it be outside. It is not. It is inside. There is a humongous beetle, I think, on my bay window. Ew. No, it's true. Okay. Yes. Dean Martin. You guys, oh my God, who's Dean Martin coming on my channel? This is awesome. When I was a little girl, my grandma loved Dean Martin. Now let's not talk about the fact that he probably was killing that liver early on, but she loved Engelbert Humperdinck, Bobby Vinton, and Dean Martin. And she once told me that, yeah, if Grandpa wasn't around, you'd be calling him Grandpa. What? Who says that to a kid, right? I was dying. Ooh, I want some pound cake. You guys, I need a fly swatter. I don't even have a fly swatter. Okay. Hey, Melody, you won something, or maybe you were the backup. I can't remember. On Thrift You, was it? Because I didn't watch for very long either. But I think you won something the other day. Yeah, great. I got a big beetle in the house. How does that happen? Where do they come through? How? I mean, the thing is like the size of a dime. Or a quarter even. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Rachel, I'm not even kidding you. I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, I have this box here's one thing. I'll just show you one thing. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to send you, and I had the box down there because I'm like, I gotta do this someday. Then I needed the box, so I took all your stuff out of the box, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much stuff was in here. But when are you, Rachel, are you still in the UP, or have you gone? I don't know where you're going, if you're going into Michigan or if you're just going somewhere else in the UP, because I know you said 6 hours. Where are you going for your dad's treatment? And I'm praying for him every day. And you guys, if you're in the praying way, pray for Rachel's father, who's going to be undergoing chemo and radiation, I believe. More sinks. That's odd. Or more Cinex. More sinks. Real name is Emmanuel something. Okay, well, they're on my radar. It doesn't take long for a troll to, hey, Diana. It doesn't take long for a troll to show themselves, really. You know what I mean? Like, they can come and they can try to act all low-key, cool beans and all that, but they don't have it in them. You're still in Michigan and I'm in the hotel. Okay, so it's like down more in Michigan. Okay. And you said 6 weeks, so I don't want to, I mean, if I send a package, somebody will get it though, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's going to be sent the next week or anything, because God knows, I'm like, I am all about like, when was your last video? When is your next sale video? I'm not getting alerts. My sales are okay, I wonder, so now that I have been, and I still have to get in touch with YouTube about all the, other benefits, but one thing about getting over 1,000 views or subs is that now I can, like, this is on YouTube. Yeah, girl, I know, right? It's so fun. I love it. It's like my birthday and Christmas all in one. Okay. I can now go on, just do this on, I'm on YouTube right now. I just go live on YouTube. So I don't have to create a StreamYard and all that. So I'm not sure, but anyhow, my sales are always, okay, I'll answer that next. Also, I have a question from Joelle too. Hang on, let me write down. Oh crap, what was I? Oh, my sales are always Thursdays at 12 noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So always. Now, what I was starting to say before is I'm trying not to be doing these really, really long sales every week. I'm going to try to do more of like something like this where we can chat. If I could find a specific time to nail down to do this, that would be great. But let me just tell you guys, and I'm going to be kind of raw and kind of honest right now. There are a lot, and let me repeat, there are a lot of live sales nowadays. I'm not going to name names on either side of this conversation, but I have discussed this with other live or all other resellers that have live sales. And are you kidding me, Kelly? You are so sweet. There's a lot, okay? What you guys, I gotta stop looking at my window. Is that inside or outside? What the actual? No, that's outside. Woo-wee, that one looks icky. What is going on with the bugs? I ain't gonna look over there, you guys. Don't, you guys, I wish I could see you guys. Okay, so there are so many live sales nowadays. It's hard. Like I'm so behind on just watching the videos that I enjoy. Like I just recently saw one. Yeah, well, otherwise, if I said anything else, I'd get demonetized before I even get monetized. Yeah, so it's live sales aren't for everybody. That's what I want to say. There are people like, okay, by the way, the last regular video I finally got around to watching was Misty in Ohio in that Valley Village. Valley Village. Value Village. Valley Village is a place in California. Hi, Jen Bootsy. It was a great video. I mean, first of all, I love me some Misty. She's like, me and Misty are like this, you guys. And I have told her, like, I am so grateful to Valley Thrift. Okay. Yeah. It's not the value one. It's the Valley one. I can't even believe how things worked out with me and Misty. We are just, aww. JK. Oh my God. Hey, Jamie. Well, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, whatever. Okay. So what I'm talking about right now is, right, Kim? What I'm talking about right now is the amount of live sales. So yeah, I am not really able to see all of them because number one, who has that kind of time? I mean, really, I am so grateful to the people that watch my sales. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing all these long sales anymore. I've got to hone it in. I was talked to by a couple of dear friends, Misty, and others, a couple, maybe, that care deeply. And yes, I'm very lucky to have become very good friends with Misty. And it's not like that with everybody on here. I will just say everybody, there are so many very, very, very kind souls on here. Very. I do consider so many of you really good friends, but yes, at the end of the day, how many of us are like, how many of you know my deep down, and also how many of you really want to? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a line that you cross when you start talking, like when you get down to, okay, when you get down to like true, you know. So there are certain people that I'm always going to watch regardless, okay? I do everything I can. I love me some Alex, but Sundays are really hard for me. So I haven't even gotten to see my girls' sales. Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to get rid of a couple of those people that are just there who just, yes, thank you, Rachel, because that one really ticked me off. Thanks, Nita. Oh, well, but JK, you wouldn't say that. Don't talk to my friends like that, okay? You are one comment away from bye-bye land. Okay? Just saying. Yeah, there's another person that's probably going to be saying goodbye also. Yeah, we don't talk about that sort of thing here. We talk about thrifting and shipping and real life, some fun stuff. Okay. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I guess I've made it. I got trolls. I'm kidding. So anyhow, the hard thing is, and I've talked to a couple people about this, when newer people are asking for advice, it's hard to be honest, because do you want to hear the truth? Do you really want to hear the truth? If you don't have very many subscribers, like it's too soon to do a sale, a live sale. You need to build up your channel. And this is just my opinion. I am just going to tell you right now, my opinion. Maybe some other opinions too. Hey, Karen Radford, it may be the same as other people as well, but I'm just saying me. Okay, I will defend my words. Bye, Steve. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. But I will tell you that you need to build up your channel. Do some other things that you're like. I talked about this during my sale. And when Misty and Jocelyn and Jeffrey and George did their chat, they talked about it. George said it. If you don't have the passion for this, don't waste your time. Well, building up your channel would be videos about, like, I would say, like, to me, a thrift haul. A lot of people love a shop with me, a thrift with me. I have a hard time doing that because I need my hands. Did you get the? No, I did not. Oh, wait. Well, are you talking about the cherry plate? I got that. I thought I did a video on that already. No. Okay, I got answer questions, but you just have to, like, if you don't have very many viewers, if you don't have very many subs, yeah, Rachel just said have some personality. That has a lot to do with it. Like, a lot. And I'm not speaking on myself, but I will say, like, look at Misty. Misty has personality for days and days and days. Who couldn't just sit and watch Misty all day long? She is cute to look at. She's got a good background. She is just engaging. You want to sit down, and I can say I've done this. I mean, when she and I were together, like, we just, you know? Well, I can't remember how many subs I had. I was trying to think, how many subs did I have when I first started doing live sales? I might have had at least 100, if not a little more, but it's again, it's about like being engaging, right? Being knowledgeable too helps, right? If you have if you have a niche, then kill that niche because people will enjoy it. People will really, well, yeah. I mean, I don't. Oh, thanks. Um, you know, if there's something you know a lot of, people are, I mean, do that. Put that in your title. Like if you're great on if you are like the queen of swung glass or whatever, like boom, you be doing those videos and people will, there are people that love that and they will come and they will come and they will like just flock to you. Okay. If you have no oomph in your, if you don't have any kind of get up and go or the, you know, oh, it's so hard to watch. It's really hard. If you're just very monotone and you don't have a background of any kind and your lighting sucks and you are just showing like a bunch of junk that looks like you're having an online yard sale, then you know what? Nobody's going to stay watching for very long. It's very hard. And I see several. Stella Maldonado. I love that name so much. You have one of my very favorite online names, and it's a real name, so awesome. Camera angle is important. I don't always know about my camera angle, but everybody loves my suitcases. Too bad I can't turn them around the other way. But you never know, right? I move stuff around all the time, and good Lord, oh, you guys don't even know what's going to happen at Christmas time. Who knows what this place is going to look like? But yeah, you've got to be. I'm not saying you can't be shy because some people is just, shy is shy, but you've got to find a way to come out of it. And you've got to have that, you got to have draw. Thank you. Yes. Hi, Penny. Penny, whose son now lives like 10 minutes away from me. So that means there will be a time and a day where I will meet Miss Penny. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, I think there's just something about, yeah, and we do give shout outs, Angel, but like I talked to some people about that, and it's hard to shout everybody out also. And the shout outs, it's like you can give somebody a shout out. How many times do you think you have to give somebody a shout out though? You know what I'm saying? Like that person, like I've said, Misty doesn't have to shout me out if she doesn't want to. She does it because she loves me and we're good friends. And also my sale's the very next day after hers. Okay. Just like Fatbird Finds, they don't need my shout out, but they're my buds. I love them. They're my besties, and they're my next day. It just, are you serious, Penny? What? Yes. Woo! Go Pack. Whatevs. There's Jermaine. So yeah, what do you like the Lions? I guess you are technically, you are Michigan. Oh, Misty. I love you. Rachel, you know how much I love you. Okay, I got to get to answering some of your questions, but let me just say, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now. Well, yeah, they are awesome. I mean, their opening is the best opening in all of the internet. Well, I'm with your son, Green Bay. You guys, okay. I get so worked up. When last year at Christmas time, like around probably might have been November, I don't even know. Alex, Rachel, and Misty did a 3-way thrift trade gifting, right? And last year at this time, I did not start my channel. Technically, I love you, Rachel. I did not start my channel until the week after Christmas. That's when I did my first videos. And yes, in September is when I hit 1,000. So this is what I'm saying. Like, not everybody's timelines are the same. You gotta, if you kill it and you bust your butt, you can get somewhere, you know. I got in less than 9 months. And that doesn't come easy, I can tell you that. Yeah, we are. Oh, wait, are you talking about Lions or, I mean, I hope you're talking about the Packers or just us in general, because we're cool beans. Anyhow, so last year before Christmas, those 3 did a trade. And you know what? In my head, you know what I said? Next year, I'm going to be doing it with them. Because I just felt they were my kindred spirits. Like, I watch a lot of people. Like, I love Tammy Roberts and I love Joan Brody. And I love a lot of you guys, okay? But I felt this oneness with these girls, okay? And I just knew. I was like, next year, I'm going to be doing that with them. Not just doing it, period. No, I was going to be doing it with them. Okay. So that was like not my goal, but it was this imaginary goal. Like in my head, Tammy Roberts got a man, sister. Hey, Lori. That's Lori. Lori Wortley is my biatch. I don't remember. But you know what? Let me just say something for the record. I was going to start doing online. I was going to start doing my sales right around when Patrick asked me, and I was a replacement for someone that canceled. So let me just say, you guys, I was about to do live sales the week after that, and I thought, you know what? This would be good for me because Misty was going to be on there, and I knew that was going to blow my sale. I knew there was going to be a lot of people at that sale because of Misty. And not saying that Patrick, hasn't helped or whatever, but I just want to say, you guys, I I had planned on doing this, and it just happened to be for timing that the Patrick's was my first sale. But if he would have been 1 or 2 weeks later, that would not have been my first sale. My own would have been my first sale. So anyhow, yeah, I don't remember how many I had, and I don't know if I can look back. I probably could, and I'll figure it out. So, okay. So yes, like I didn't have a goal that I'm going to befriend Misty, befriend Rachel, befriend Alex. No, it just fell into place. And I happened to be friends with them. I just knew in my heart, my soul, it just all pulled that way. And it is what it is, So anyhow, we all have like a kinship with somebody, right? Or something like that. And you have a community, right? We have this big community, but then you have communities within communities, sort of. And you don't know what happens behind the scenes either. But yeah, some of us are just closer than others. And it is what it is, Everybody can't be besties, but a lot of us can be. So anyhow, one question that I got from Joelle was, where do I store my Christmas gifts or my Christmas? You're on, Kelly. Where do I store my Christmas items? Okay, I will tell you. Upstairs is I live at a Cape Cod. Upstairs is the master, but I gave it to my daughter when we moved in 4 years ago. I bought this house and my daughter was 14, right? So I was like, you can have it. My legs don't want to walk up and down. My knees don't want to walk up and down those steps every day. Anyway, and I know what it would have been like to have that room when I was a teenager. Although my daughter, don't know how this ever happened, is such a minimalist. It's crazy. Like she is as much a minimalist as I am a maximalist, yet she is mini me all day long. She is me with confidence and minimalism, if that makes sense. If you met her, you would know. So, so up at when you get to the top of the steps and you do like a total, like a fish hook, like to go around and then to go to the upstairs where the bedroom part is, right? But if you get to the top of the steps, then on the left, there's a door. And so like right above me, this whole length, not the whole length, but like probably half of it ish. And it's like where the roof is slanted, but, that's where I have all my totes for Christmas and my, other things. I have a few other like mixed decor stuff right by the door kind of, and then there's like a smaller one across from it, and that's where I have my fall and my Easter totes and some of my spring stuff. But when I started to do Rae Dunn a couple of years ago, I realized how difficult it is to store all that. So I'm moving this for a minute to show you these. Where's the camera? These right there, that one and the first two, that's a lot of my kitchen, like my Rae Dunn Christmas stuff, some of which I'm going to be selling. Only because I love my kitchen now and I don't really want to undo too much of it. So that's where I created an area downstairs, so I have like this shelving thing for like my crock pots and my like my slow cooker and some other stuff that I had up there. Now I have it downstairs, so I could just leave that. So otherwise, I would have had to wrap all these breakables and put them upstairs and then carrying them. So that's where I store that. Another question, I think it was Karen Radford, I think. Somebody asked me, do I feel pressure to go thrifting now that I have this channel? Okay, this is something, I'm going to touch on something that kind of touches on that. I have been thrifting since I was a child. I am 54 years old. I have been rummage sailing my entire life. We've had rummages since I was probably 7. We had rummages every summer. We had people that couldn't wait to see the signs go up. My mom and I used to go rummage sailing all the time. I've been really good with direction my whole life. And I would go in the newspaper, and highlight them and circle them. And I'd put 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So I knew what order we'd go in, all the things. It drives me a little crazy when I see people that are doing this and they're like, oh yeah, I've been thrifting for like 2 years. Yeah, it's not your passion. You're doing it just to make money. And it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to be a bee. I'm just being honest. It's kind of like a copycat thing or something. It's like an easy, oh, you saw somebody else do this, and so now you're going to do this. And it bothers me a little bit. But that being said, do you. Just go ahead and do you. And in time, and I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm just being honest, you guys. It'll all come out in the wash, and that's fine. I think we all know. Yeah, I mean, I did owls in the 70s when those ones that everybody's buying again now were first out from Home Interiors. My whole bedroom was those owls. I had a little jar. It was like a Fire King custard dish with rocks in it, and then a little piece of like fake greenery with those owls. I had the big owl wall on the wall, right? And then there was like some forget what I had next to it. And then I had the 2 owl figurines, okay? And we had a bad storm one time, and it shook everything, and the jar like kind of fell onto my bed. The jar with the stones. I thought I got hit by lightning. I was like, oh my God, I got hit. I was like, Mom! Meanwhile, it was just this little cup of stones hit my knee because there was just this bolt of, Anyway, that's my like back to the home interiors way back. OG owl collector in the 70s. And now and I stopped at some point. I stopped, and then I collected oh my God, little glass bottles, and I have always loved my stuff. Okay. Yeah. And it changes. Yes, it can change. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like I don't have any thrifting pressure because I love to thrift. I didn't just start selling either, by the way. I've been doing this for 10 years now, at least 10 years. I was doing them at flea markets. I was selling at flea markets, and then I was doing occasional sales. I had a different business name, which turns out somebody that I think is on my channel now, not right now, but somebody that buys from me now has my name, my other name. I don't know. Oh yeah, yes. That's funny, Jamie, because now I am starting to kind of get into elephants, and I'm like, oh, I don't want everybody to think I'm just collecting any old elephant, but yeah, it is weird. It's hard to collect sometimes, you know what I mean? Because you don't want just everybody to be like, oh, she loves elephants, we'll just buy her a friggin' elephant. Oh, Angel, that's so funny. And I mean, you're seeing it all now. I bet you can't go anywhere without seeing and being like, oh my God, my childhood is like all over me now, which is a good thing to me, sort of. So yeah, I don't feel any thrifting pressure, but I do feel like, oh shoot, I need to get out and go. So yes and no. It's not a pressure to go because I love it. I love to go. It's just a finding time and always have the money for it. Yeah, I can believe that, Jamie. So yeah, I don't have that, is it harder to find things? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll tell you that. That's why I stopped doing the sales here locally, because all of a sudden, everybody and their brother is like, oh, I can go to an estate sale and I can find this because now I know that this is, and they look it up and they see, oh yeah, well, guess what? This is just like Avon. This drove me crazy because I was like, I knew my Avons because I've collected Avon. Oh, thanks, Stella. Thank you. I collected Avons way back, and I have no apologies. I love me some Avon decanters. I'm not a car girl. I'm not I don't go for all the Victorian ladies and stuff, but there are certain ones I will buy any day of the week. The Small World girls, I need to bring up maybe I'll take you guys downstairs and show you my collection one day. It's not huge because there aren't a ton, but it's hard to find them sometimes. Oh, did I know that you collected clowns, Penny? Miss Joanne Baber collects clowns. She has she needs to show her. See, that's another thing. If you're great at decorating or staging and stuff like that. Yeah, see, there's exactly, Karen. But yes, and Sabrina buys the clowns for a friend of hers too sometimes. Yes, but some people like anything that is. Yeah. Well, so I don't feel the pressure because I love to do it. But it is harder to find things sometimes. Now that being said, you go at the right time, you're going to strike like crazy. Yes. Yeah. So my best friend's mom sold Avon across the yard from us. They had this really great wall display, and it was all the cars. Her dad loved them, and he wore all that Wild Country and what was another? I can't remember all the names, but yeah, so you have these memories and it's just like, oh yeah, and so the certain ones really do have a place in my heart for sure. Um you got that right, Stella. So true. But yeah, like it, when I stopped doing the local sales here, it was also because I had a full-time job and I was raising two children by myself. Um, it became a lot physically because I am all about the display. I don't play. Like if it's not your display can sell your item. If you're in a booth or if you're doing a show, your display can sell a rock. Your display can sell a petrified piece of poop. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do a great display, you can sell a jar of dead flies. Just saying. Like really. Um yeah, it's sad sometimes when you find something you get really excited, right? Then all of a sudden you find another one and another one and then all of a sudden you're like, "Wait, now it's like okay, somebody might have died and somebody's kid just dumped their whole collection off." It is very sad. I've gone through that. It's very sad. That's another reason why it's hard to sometimes I've even said that to do a shop with me. It's very hard to not be emotional if you're somebody like me when you all of a sudden are like, "Oh man, that you can tell somebody passed and that their kids or grandchildren or whoever just didn't even care, didn't want any of it." Um, my grandpa was he raised and raced pigeons. Now pause for laughter, but in Milwaukee, my grandpa was the shiznit. Like later on in life, I met somebody, we were talking about stuff, and she's like, "Oh, my dad raced pigeons. What's your grandpa's name?" And I told her, she's like, "Are you serious?" I mean, she knew, and she was only like in her maybe 30s. She knew who my grandpa was. Like, seriously, my grandpa was the king. And so my grandpa had all these huge trophies. This was like in the days, in the 70s and 80s and stuff. He passed in the end of 89. And so we each took a trophy. But I don't like the color gold. And these trophies were kind of all tacky looking to me. He had one that was silver, but it was small. And that's the one I took. And then there's also an ashtray that with his name on it that I took. But, like it's hard. And then sometimes you're just like, okay, maybe, so something like that, does somebody all want all the things when somebody passes? And so you do have to maybe donate or have a sale or whatever. So yeah, it's hard in the sense that sometimes it's sad like that. And it's hard in the sense that everybody thinks they can do it now. And so yeah, so I stopped doing it locally 4 years ago, maybe. Actually, yeah, it was right before my last show was like right before I closed on my house. So just about almost exactly 4 years ago. Because yeah, like I said, you can't go to a sale now and everybody thinks that they are gonna go on eBay, and I don't have anything on eBay yet. I may or may not eventually go that way. Because I feel like well, I don't know, you guys can tell me. When you're at a live sale, do you feel like there's a limit that you'll spend on something? Or are you open to, if you find the right thing, you'll spend $80? I mean, let's face it, I've seen some offer ups on channels go quite high. But like I have a few things that are really valuable. And do I want to put them on my live sale if I'm only going to get $25 for something that I probably should get $75 for? Do you know what I mean? Right? I know, right, Jamie? I feel like I do need to rescue things. You know what's the worst? if you go to Goodwill or something and you see at the picture frames and there's pictures of people in them, you're like, you didn't even care enough to take the pictures out? Like, that's sad, isn't it? Isn't that sad? Okay, I get that, Karen. Tammy is on here, right? Tammy, hey, Nate. Tammy DeVille, are you on here still? I just sent Tammy, she bought the 4-piece Cinderella dishes. Now, I will say I was off. I overcharged her, I believe, $1. See, that's the thing that's hard to do too. You don't always get the right, for some reason, it ends up being a different, yeah. So it was, I owe her $1.30 technically, okay? Right. Hey, okay, so Tammy. So Tammy bought that woodland brown set of Pyrex, okay? That was 4 pieces of big old Pyrex, you know, the kind that nest in one another. She bought that. I hope you don't mind me telling Tammy. She bought that. She bought a wooden picture, if anybody remembers the one about that fox, a really beautiful piece of art. And she bought that purple cut glass dish, okay? Now, you all realize how much bubble wrap had to be involved with that Pyrex set, right? And then also the cut glass. Okay, so, and then also I wrap, you know, the artwork too. So $25 is what the shipping was. Some of you pay $11 for shipping for an item that's, you know, like this, you know? So she knows that what she paid for that set could have been a lot more if she bought locally, maybe. Or, hey, CJ. You know, you just don't know with some of these sets. You don't know where you're going to. So you got to think about this. If I can get this for A instead of Z, hey, Gretchen, then you know what? It's worth paying LMNOP for shipping because LMNOP, in addition to A, is still not even Z. Do you know what I'm saying? Hi, Auntie Christy. So you got to think about, like, I know a lot of people think, oh, that shipping would be insane. Okay, but if I'm selling something for $40 and you can get it online for $80, I'm just saying, even with shipping, you're still going to get a better price from me, you know, on certain things. Hi, Maria A. Maria in Sweden. Yay. Yes, I'm glad. I mean, I do hope that people do, like, just the thing is, just don't think about it all as so cut and dry that, you know, thank you. Also, you know, while I'm kind of on something like this, you know, when you guys are on sales, and I can talk about this because I don't have it yet, or, well, hopefully I will at some point, right? Super chats, okay? A lot of people have disabled their super chats. And by the way, please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. A lot of people disabled their super chats. And the reason is from what I understand, from what I'm told, because I don't know from experience, but you know, YouTube takes a certain percentage of that, and then you don't even get a check. I don't think. Oh, there's Jermaine. He's busy. He's busy. He didn't even wave. Or he hears me talking, and sometimes he doesn't. He thinks I'm, you know. Bella, Okay. So, yeah, 30%. Like, if YouTube takes a certain chunk and then you don't even get, no, Jermaine is my mailman. You don't get a check, I think, until it adds up to $100 or something. So, like, they're not going to send you a check for $25 or $63. They're not going to send you a check until it adds up to like 100, I think. And now, like, so if they're taking 30% of it, how long does that take to add up to 100? Do you know what I mean? So, thank you. So I think what the point is with people like Jeffrey and Misty that, have turned off a lot of that super chat is the point is, if you purchase something from them, that's the ultimate super chat. If you're willing to give them a $5 super chat, then why not just buy something for $8 that you actually get an item? You know what I'm saying? So, like, the ultimate super chat in another sense is actually just buying the item. So, or an item. And I get it. We don't always find something. But, like, that's why I don't go to all the sales. I know that certain people aren't going to provide things that I want to see. Bye, Miss Pamela. Now, Miss Pamela always has nice things, and I haven't been because I've been busy, like, finishing packing on Saturday nights sometimes, which kind of sucks, but you know what? Like, it's a priority, and that's a business thing. You have to pick Michael's like, Michelle, just turn it on. You can watch it. You don't need to be in the chat. Well, but if I turn it on, it'll be such a distraction that I won't be efficient. And I do kind of need to be in the chat. If I'm there, I'm a kind of all or nothing kind of person. And I admit that it's not always a good thing. So I know. But yeah, you have to. Okay, so sourcing is it is sometimes hard to go sourcing if you don't have, all the money. I don't always have all the money for that. Oh, yeah, I know there's that add a tip thing. I don't know how comfortable I feel about that. To me, how do I put this? Wouldn't we all love a tip? Sure. You guys have sent me gifts. Isn't that enough? You don't have to do that either, by the way. I know you sent it. I've done it for other people. I get it. You do what you want to do. And I love to give. So I get it. I don't want to do that tip thing because I feel like that's a little bit of a, how do I say this without, like, I know only of one person that has that on, so I don't want to feel like I'm talking to that person or about that person. But to me, it's like, I mean, what should I, it's like me saying, you know what, everybody, how about everybody, if how about everybody send me a TJ Maxx credit gift card or a Starbucks. How about everybody send me Starbucks gift cards and stuff? You wouldn't do that. That would be like pandering. Is that the right word? Like, to me, giving you the ability to give me a tip is like me asking you for a tip. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Stella. That's what I mean. Yeah, but you know what? Okay, rounding up. How many of you are sick of that stuff? I am not trying to say I am not wanting to help a cause, but I'm already paying how much for some things at Goodwill? How much? You get this given to you. Not only did you get this given to you, but I have made more donations than I ever, and I don't write my donations off. My donations are donations, period. I got that from Elvis, the king. I heard that he never deducted his donations. It's a true donation if you don't deduct. So that's my one little do-good thing. Call me whatever. I don't care. But yeah, it's just not, I just don't feel right to ask for money or ask for something. Yeah, like, oh, yeah. How about this the other day when I was at, okay, here's a perfect example. when I went to the St. Vincent, when I had that awesome haul that you guys saw, and I rounded up, look, 9 cents. Okay. You guys, my total was $80. But now, do I have the one from the same day? Yes, I do. Perfect. And then my total here was $37.05. This was right after I went to the St. Vinny's. We went to a Goodwill. $37.05. Do you want to round up? Come again? That's 95 cents. Do you want to hand me $1? No, I don't want to round up. Thank you very much. I mean, I rounded up 9 cents. And also, don't ask me how many Goodwills I've been to all day long. How many times can I round up? And then people are going to say, oh, but you buy, because yes, people do say this, maybe not none of you, but like my ex-husband or, judgy people, like to say, oh, but you go to Starbucks. You know what? Let me just say this for anybody that might be watching. With all the political, let's just say, stuff out there now, I have a certain 2 people that are doing this project, whatever, and they send me this survey. I could pull it up on my phone right now. They send me a survey every now and then. And if you take the survey, which takes no time at all, then you get a $5 reward. It's mostly been good. I picked the Starbucks. The one last time there was no Starbucks option. I was like, what? What did I just do this for? But you can get, okay, hi, Mari King. Hi, welcome. But you can get like Panera, and there's other places. Or you can make a donation to Habitat for Humanity of $5 or Red Cross. Okay, so I've been doing that and I get my $5. And yes, does my drink cost more than $5? Probably. Because Venti. And thanks to Jamie, upside down. Jamie, best advice I have received this year. Jamie. Soul sister. We must be soul sisters because I always say to Mary Beth, I'm like, oh, Jamie's your favorite now. Oh, I see. So maybe we're one in the same. So we can be co-favorites, right? But yes, that upside down was like, the first time I asked for it, I was like, okay, because like you get your drink order down and you're like, and people are like, how do you say that? And it's like, you just know, right? But then I had to throw in the whole like upside down. And I said it, and then I go, do you know what that is if I say upside down? Because I got this tip from somebody that lives in California. And she's like, yeah, we know. And then I'm like, oh, where has this been all my life? So upside down means, like, if you get Auntie Christy, I don't know what your favorite drink is there, but mine is the iced caramel macchiato. Okay, so if you have ever had an iced caramel macchiato, you gotta really mix it up to get the espresso and the caramel and the milk all blended right. Yes, Venti, right? Venti is the only. If only I could get a Trenta. Quad? Oh, yeah, quad. Venti ice quad. Right, quad. Yes. So, because quad is with the extra shot. Yes, sister. Yesterday I was at, Sunday I was with my soul sister, and we went, and I was in the mood for something warm because I was having an allergy day, and I had a dirty chai. I got a chai with a shot of espresso. Delicious. But yes, so the upside down means they're gonna mix it up for you. What? Best tip ever, Jamie. I am telling you, I can't thank you enough for that. Best tip ever. Yes, so, then beat it. What? W-Man, I'm not in the, well, who's W-M-O? Wait, what? Wait, W man? W man? Please don't talk like that. My people are all welcome. Everybody here is welcome. I have currently, I don't know where Mari is, but Mari is welcome here, as are my friends, one of which is from New Zealand and one of which is from Sweden right now. I will take someone from every country, every continent, every stop in the land. So, W man, bye bye. Don't talk like that. My people are all welcome here. Mari, you are welcome here. India, that expands me even more. I love it. I am all about the international flavors. Yes. I am the queen of the melting pot. I welcome all the diversity. Yes. Not wait. Yeah, diversity. Not divisive. Divisive, no. Diverse, yes. Yes, I had a conversation with someone about that yesterday, about divisiveness, and how we are all so divisive. Not we all, but how we become such a divisive people nowadays. And I'm not all for that. I am for diverse, not divisive. So yes, hugs to you, Mari, and Maria, and Nate. And if you're from another land, let me know, because I do love to know. Yeah, little Kim, I love you so much. I will tell him too. Because guess what? Ain't that the truth, Stella? See, here's the thing. This is YouTube, yes. But also, this is my channel. Just like what Miss Pamela was saying the other day. How someone came on her channel and somebody put them in a timeout, and then that person they reported Miss Pamela for bullying. Like, what now? Say what now? Come again? No, I don't think so. This is my channel, and everyone here knows that I welcome everyone. I will give a troll one little bit of a minute to get your stuff right and act right. And if you can't be giving somebody else a hug in the end of that minute, bye-bye now. No time for that. I don't play with that. And my moderators know me. So, yeah. My moderators, they know me, and my moderators are given carte blanche on zapping those wastes of internet space. Does anybody else have any other questions, or did I not answer a certain question? You know what, Mari? I've been finding so many things lately that are made in India that are just so intriguing to me. And also so much of the best brass items, so many of the best brass items made in India. And I'm just like, yes. Like I just picture to be, yes. I just picture like these markets, right? These, like you see in the movies, they all have these cool markets, or like on Sex and the City, the movie, when they're in Saudi Arabia. Oh yes, all the cool things. But yeah, India brass is like, and at first, I will admit, I didn't love brass because I'm a silver girl. I don't like gold, but like, I don't know about this thing here. But this I bought from Lucid. It had a little thing in it, but I like a burnished kind of, like look. I don't like it very shiny. I like a patina. Indian food, ever since I had children, which has been 18, 19, 20 years ago, I can't really do spicy too much, but a friend of mine took me to a place, and I'm actually doing other things in my dreams, Stella, that I'm not doing in real life. um, I had naan, obviously, because like, oh my gosh, that stuff is life. Naan is life. I will tell you that. I don't like to cook, so I love a restaurant. And so I forget what I had, but Abu Dhabi, yes, yes. Sorry, little itch. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't even know what I had, but I was like, okay, so my friend, she knew, Indian food, and I'm like, okay, well, so yeah, I'm not curry. No, I can't do a lot of curry. I'm not big on curry. But there were certain things, and so I was just like, okay, let's get that, and like kind of more of the mild. But yeah, I was like all over the naan. So I can't exactly remember what I had, but yeah, I'm not big on curry. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, I'm open to anything, but I mean, I do love like Thai food and I love Chinese food. Probably the best out of anything. I love Chinese food. But I'm kind of weird about certain things. So, I don't know. Any other questions? Can we get, or is there anybody here that wanted to ask another person on here a question? Sometimes it's hard to converse amongst each other because um like sometimes you have, it's so warm in here. I don't know why. Whew. I'm gonna have to open a window. Um Mid-century wasted. Where in California are you? I think she's in Orange County. Mid-century, do you know that? Did I ever tell you that I lived in LA for a few years? I love California, but I haven't been in forever now. Well, that beetle already got inside. So I may as well open the windows. Oh, she's in Huntington Beach, right? Okay. Roti canai, mango lassi. Mango lassi sounds. Is that a drink? That sounds. Okay, I'm not, let's say this. I'm not retired. I lost my job last Saturday, a week ago, a week and a half, whatever, ago, was 2 years ago. I lost my job. I was an HR manager. I did not have a degree in HR management or whatever, but I worked for, I, this is gonna sound crazy and I don't want it to sound snobby, but I was working in a place, I always worked for somebody that didn't want to lose me. So they always, like when there were cutoffs or when there were people getting laid off, they always wanted to keep me because I was a good worker and I'm very efficient and everything, very organized in my workspace. And so I just kind of worked my way. And then when my boss left, I told her boss that I wanted the job. And he didn't know that I didn't have a degree. So I did that job for over a year. And the reason I lost my job was because the company is eventually within a couple months went bankrupt. And they really didn't need anybody in HR because they had a company doing a lot of it for them. Not the people stuff. That's why they kept me for so long, but because I was good with the people. But yeah, so it's been 2 years. I was trying really hard to find a new job. This is actually something I'm glad somebody asked me because I've been wanting to kind of get this out there. For months, I tried to find a new job. And BTS, is that little group? Um, I so within a couple months, few months probably, of losing my job, and I was still trying to find a job. Um, I Okay, Jimmy Welch, bye bye. Somebody get on that, please. Um, Okay, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did anybody see it? That was that beetle. Yeah, I've seen them on, I saw them on Saturday Night Live last year. Did you guys see that big thing? Came buzzing by. I'm gonna have to work on that one. Anyway. Yeah, we're going beyond delete. We are removing. Did that, how does that, I don't know if that removed or not, but anyway, now I've got to get back to what I was saying. I started having pain, a lot of pain in my hands, mostly like it was like up here. It was like I was just having so much pain. And it got to the point where I couldn't sleep even at night. And then I borrowed a friend's like you know what I'm talking about? Gosh, why is my brain not saying stim, whatever. And I was doing those little things, where you put that and you kind of certain amount. And it would feel good for the 3 minutes that took. And then I would have pain right after that. And I was literally, tens. Thank you so much. My brain was just not there for a minute. Tens does. So, I was having to sleep sitting up. Oh, okay. Maria, how far behind are you? I don't think you're live with me because you're answering questions from before. But I don't know. So I would literally have to sleep totally propped up with all these pillows and everything. And I would fall asleep maybe for 2 hours if I was lucky. And I also have restless legs, so that can be hard to fall back asleep if you wake up. So all these different things, it was just very snowbally. I started going to the doctor when because I didn't have insurance for a little bit. And then I finally got, and I eventually was diagnosed. We did so much testing, thought for rheumatoid arthritis and all the different things, so many things. Finally, my doctor said he was comfortable with diagnosing me with that would be really hard because you can't hold a baby comfortably, can you? Safely? I mean, for a little bit, but not for all day long, stuff. I would be afraid. But I mean, I can't, you know what I mean? If I'm sitting down, stuff, whatever. But so I got diagnosed with the fibro. We already knew I had chronic fatigue, which, it's so hard to tell somebody you can sleep for 12 hours and wake up tired. It's the hardest thing it's not just being tired. There's people that are tired and they're like, oh, I must have chronic fatigue. No, you don't. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's truly a thing. Also, I'm hypothyroid, which means my thyroid is slow and I'll be taking a pill for that the rest of my life. Probably because of my weight. I am on a minimal amount of a blood pressure medicine, hydrochlorothiazide. When I lost weight, I got to go off of it for a while, but if I don't have it, then I get real puffy sometimes. I'm okay now, but because I take my pill probably. So it's like one of those weird things with certain things. And I have a couple other issues, that when they're all wrapped up in a big, fat, nasty package, they can make life really difficult. And the fibro, fatigue is the worst. Oh yeah, and I'm anemic also. Yes. Which I don't take iron for anymore because I eat enough Brussels sprouts and spinach and whatnot. But yeah, like all those things kind of one begets the other, begets the other, begets the other. And it can make for very difficult. Yeah, and age has something to do with it. I'm 54. You guys know that. I've said it 100 times. I'm 54. So I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm a woman of a certain size. Do I know that I need to lose weight? Yes, I do know. I do. And I've done it 100 times. Oh, wow. Yeah, good for you, Jamie. That's awesome. But it's just all these things make it very difficult to, like, I couldn't do what I did before. My memory. Oh, let me talk about my memory. We're not talking about, thank you, Maria. I always say when you turn 30, you start having things where you go to the doctor. Because like all your 20s, you're like, I'm fine. I am not going to the doctor. I am all good, yada, yada, yada. I don't think so, Auntie Christy. I don't know anybody else in my whole entire family that has it. But yes, brain fog, yes. Oof, all the flare-ups, yes. Thank you, CJ. And that stuff is so real. You just don't know until, I mean, you really don't know. It's hard because it's certain things can be done with a blood test and some things cannot. Or like a, x-ray. I went through all the things thinking we thought I had rheumatoid arthritis. And it's like, who wants that? Nobody. But in a way, it was like, yes, I want it because it can be diagnosed, just because then I would know what's wrong with me. But no, it's like just all these things, right? So I ended up, oh no, I kind of lost one of the things I was saying. Oh yeah, and also, yes, it is a checklist, but don't look online first. Let your doctor do his job. Don't try to self-medicate. Don't try to self-diagnose, because before you know it, you are dying tomorrow. Okay. If you look online and you're like, oh my God, wait, this, I have that, I have that, I have that, I have that, I have that. No, do you really though? You think you do. When you have one little thing happen one little time, it's not really a symptom. It happened. It's just something that happened. Now, when that one little thing, yes, true. When that one little thing isn't just a little thing anymore and it's happening all the time, or it's become so bad that, right, Jamie, yes. The thing is, write your stuff down. I had a piece of paper, both sides I took to my doctor. I didn't even get through the first side. And he was like, yeah. Like, we'll go with this. This is what we're going to do to check this, this, and this. Like, don't go online and try to be like, okay, I found a checklist for fibro and I have all of those things happen to me, so that's what I have. No, it doesn't work like that. It's an invisible disease, and invisible diseases are the hardest to diagnose. Fibro is one of the hardest things to diagnose. And a doctor will tell you that, a nurse will tell you that. I'm sure Butterfly will tell us that. Yes, going gluten-free, I've heard a lot about. Have I gotten checked for sleep apnea? No. They keep saying I should, and you know what? And then all of a sudden you don't, and whatever. I don't know. Just like for now, we'll see. I don't know. But so yeah, I am in the process of, I've applied for disability, and I've already been denied, so that's good because you'll almost always get denied at least once, they say. It's a heck of a process. I don't want to try to get a lawyer if I don't have to. And I just, yeah, right. And don't say anything. All right. So it's just a process. And if I could get approved for that, my life would be so much easier, because it's hard I can't make my ends. I am not, making ends meet, to be honest. So, when I started doing this helped a lot for certain things like, my phone bill and my internet, and I don't know. So, all right, bye, CJ. So anyhow, not to be bleak or anything, but yeah, health is not a fun subject. And I used to see certain people talking about it on certain chats, and and then okay, so then we'll just smoke some pot and we'll feel better. I don't have that option. Or I've never been offered that option anyway, let's just say. And also, like, I don't always want every yeah. I don't want every sale to turn into everybody's talking about their health stuff or everybody's talking about something else. I've been guilty enough about it. Like, I'm in the chats and then we talk about something else and it's like, well, wait a minute. This person's having a sale and that's what we should be watching. If Misty's having a sale, I don't want us to be talking about our aches and pains. I know I do. I know. I do think I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, but then how much do they get paid is the thing. And shoot, you guys, I don't know why. I think it's the wind. I don't know why it happens every now and then. So, oh, did I shut my teeth? No. Okay. Yeah, so the thing is, like, if I'm at Misty sale, oh, hi, Misty. So if we're at Misty sale, we need to be watching Misty sale, not be talking about, all of our health issues. Now, it's one thing if, like, maybe Rachel pops in and we all say, hey, Rach, how's your dad? And then it's like boom, 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 and then we're back to the sale. That's a different thing, okay? But don't go on somebody's chat and just be talking about all the aches and pains of the world that you have, because we need to be looking at the sale, right? And Misty, I got straight up honest on here. I'll have to tell you later, but I did talk about how I feel like there's so many sales and whatever, and then and also about how super chats. I used you and Jeffrey as an example because I don't know a lot about it, but that just saying that, like, because they were saying like that I could enable the tip thing, and I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable doing that because I feel like that's kind of like asking for money. But that I feel like that you guys disabled your super chat, and that it made a perfect point that if you really want, and also because of how much YouTube takes and how much it takes to actually get a check and everything, but that if you really wanted to help somebody, buying their things is the best thing you can do, right? Because that's the purpose. That's our job. And oh yeah, I wish you could have heard a lot more of this, Misty, because I kind of opened up on some things. So, does anybody else have a question? Are there any suggestions on yes, exactly. Oh yeah, commenting on somebody's videos. That's what Missy was saying. That's also, and I'm really lucky with that. I don't always say, like, tell me what your favorite thing is. I just ask everybody to comment, and usually people do say something. I get a lot of commenters, and I like that. My people are talkers just like me. It is it, and you know what, Jen? It's sad. It's like I kind of don't want to think about, when I'm feeling good, I don't want to talk about what makes me not feel good sometimes. Yeah. So I get it. Hi, Joan. Welcome. So don't ever feel bad about that, Christina, gal. We all have, I mean, I've talked about this. Why are you this way? Oh, I love you, little Kim. Little Kim. I'm the sweetest because I feed off of all of you awesome people, and it's easy to be that way. If I dwelled on all the crap I wouldn't be the sweetest. Ask Misty. She sees me I'm not my sweetest. Right, Misty? Okay, I have an Android, you guys, and
I didn't understand that.
it's got this thing called Bixby, and I don't know anything about that. So if anybody here is a Android person, I guess I have to learn how to use it. It's just like Siri and all that, right? Because somebody said something, I think Jeffrey said something the other night, and my thing answered him about the temperature. Yes, right? Misty, tell them I'm not always all sunshine and roses. Mm-mm. And also, like you guys, this might not be everything, okay? But trust this, you don't want to see me from bed when I'm all like with 8,000 chins and my hair is going the wrong way and I'm all like, yeah, Misty has seen that. So this is a good upgrade. So wait, now did anybody send a question that I didn't see just now? Okay, how much space in your house have you set aside for business? Will a small bedroom be enough room for me? Oh, hush. You need to stop being so nice. I have a small bedroom will be fine, Tammy. It's all what you do with it. Right now, I need a vertical shelving unit would be great for me because I'm using part of my son's bedroom for the things. And I have this space. I don't want to, like, first of all, my son is still going to be coming home for who knows how long. I'm never going to kick my kids out. My kids are going to be here however long they want to be, right? But even if I had that room, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to work out of there. Maybe I could because there's two windows, but I like being able to look outside. So this is, I don't really have like a dining room. My house is way too small, but this is probably where a table would go, a dining table. And I have this really great mid-century table that I use, and it's got two leaves that go down, and that I have up. And this is what I use right now. And then here, I can kind of show you guys. I have this is one of those longer but narrower kind of tables, and this can go high or low. And then so I have it high, and then I have the smaller what do you call it? Card table underneath, and it works during my sales. Then I try to pull this out. I put all my stuff up there, and then I try to put it down here once it sells. But then, like last week, I had so much stuff, right? That that's why I had to have that other one behind me. And I have that option. That's the thing. Options are your best friend because you can always change it up. If I had, I had everything in here for a while, and it just got to be too much. I have boxes in the basement, so I have a finished basement. Like 3/4 of my basement is, well, I don't know. Half of my basement is finished. Then 1/4 of it is my art space, which I've made it look finished enough. And then the laundry area. So, I have also got Christmas stuff in another place. But that's just because I don't have my son's whole room, and I just recently moved a small dresser in there because I got a new dresser. It's awesome. I'm going to show you guys. Either I'll have it in my bedroom tour, or if I get that other thing edited, and you guys, I can't remember if I have a picture of it or not in there, but it's awesome. And it was $10. Oh. So I put this little one out of my room and into my son's room, and I just put stuff in there. Like I put, Misty does have the best area, but then she's got more space, so that's awesome. No, I know I should, but It would be so hard to, I do have something in one or two of them, I think, but it would be hard to take all that down and just, I don't know. I know that's weird that I don't, but, and I've had more suitcases, but the bigger ones I kind of got rid of. Um, not really, Misty. You have a great space. I mean, ideally, it's nice to have a different area for all the things and you can change it up. I am a creature of habit, but that being said, then all of a sudden I change everything. Like again, I'm all or nothing, right? But anyhow, so I put in the drawers in the little dresser, I put like well, like some of the girls, like I have a 13 and I have a 3, like those little figurines I put in the drawers. I mean, I don't have it perfectly organized, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better now. I wish I could. November is like I'd be too afraid it's gonna be snowing right now, up here and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. Um, this might be a good time. Oh, that's what I wish I would have done, Jamie. Um, I am going to, if anybody is from or near, and I look a lot, like I look a lot when I'm doing shipping, and I know where a lot of you live, and then I Google to see where you live exactly. I like to know. But anyway, I am going to my nephew. Well, it's my nephew by marriage, but he's like, you're still always going to be my aunt. And as a matter of fact, I stay at my ex-sister-in-law's house. We're always going to be sisters. That's what we say. And that is on October 24th. And I think we're like going Friday to Monday, like going there Friday, coming back Monday. So I think. So that being said, I do have to help a lot, when I get there. But if anybody lives in the Newark around get a certain area of Newark, Ohio, by the Longaberger Basket. Somebody was asking me about that. They literally live like 2 miles from that or 3 miles from that. Like you have to go past it all the time. I like some of the shops. Like I have a friend that still lives in Hebron. Well, my other sister-in-law, they live in Hebron. So like I want to, Misty, but I'm gonna have kids with me. So you know what the thing that sucks is? I will literally be going to like Indianapolis and turn to go west or east. So I don't know. I want to. Like, how do I convince my kids? Like, my daughter would totally be down with meeting Misty, but yeah, we could do that, Kelly. I'm all about a road trip. I am like all about. Everybody knows that already. I'm all about a road trip. But if it's snowing, I'm done. Then I'm staying home. It's not even if somebody else drives, because like my nerves will be shot that they're still gonna take me into a ditch. No offense. I know everybody thinks they're the best drivers. It is not me or my friends. Yes, it's Mother Nature that I have a problem with. Period. So anyhow, I will be, yeah, I basically go down, or I go, where am I? I'm up, so I go down. I go down through Illinois, like past, but that's like in the early hours. I go down the I-94, 290, 90, 94, whatever. So I go past what you call it. Kim, I think you're one of the people that I is she still on here? Where'd it go? I don't know if she is. I go through past O'Hare. So I usually, from my house to, I cross into Indiana at exactly 2 hours usually, depending, you know. And then I'm on I-65, and I take I-65 to Indianapolis, and then I cut, I forget that's 170 maybe, to Columbus, and then to Newark. So if anybody are you taking Kim from Fern's Finds? See, I knew Kim from Fern's Finds was in that area. She might, if she's not on here, if you're not on here, Kim, she might, I think, be one of the people that's like within a reasonable distance that maybe we can meet up. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know what my time is going to be. I don't think we can leave until, I don't know what day. I guess my daughter has a dentist appointment. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I would rather us leave earlier. And yeah, Kendra Joe, we're going to meet up, and we can be spontaneous. Kendra lives like maybe an hour away from me. So yeah, we're coming in on that time where, oh, you're near Cincinnati. Okay. We're coming in on that time where we don't know what winter's going to be like. You know what I mean? We don't know if it's coming early. We don't know if it's coming late. It's hard to, Oh, okay, Tamara. When I used to drive to Nashville, where I used to live, where my ex-husband lives now still, when I would be driving, I would stop in Greenwood. And if Karen Radford's still here, she's going to be like, come and visit me. I stopped in Greenwood for so many years. Like, this is like, I mean, I've been divorced 17 years already, so let's figure that. It's been a long time. But, so I used to always stop there just to eat, right off the freeway. Now, one of my favorite places to stop is Lafayette. Hi, Lavender. Oh, sweet lady. Love you. One of my favorite places to stop, if I have time, would be in Lafayette. Lafayette. I don't know. When I lived in Tennessee, it would be Lafayette. Now it's Lafayette more to me. It's always been Lafayette. There's a lot of places there. I went into town one time to go to a place. I don't even know if that place is still open. But hey, I'll tell you right now, you guys are all more than welcome to come my way, because our Goodwills, we have great Goodwills. And no offense to Misty or Laura or Mary Beth, but I've been to their Goodwills and they're like tiny, Yes, Purdue Land, yep. And their stores are tiny. My stores are a little bigger. And also that yes, Kelly, that St. Vinny's that I was at, they have a ton of clothes that I didn't even look at. But if anybody watched my hauls from yesterday and today, because I know today was a lot of the restaurant wear, but I hit it. I mean, I found some good stuff. And keep in mind, I'm not the only person in this store when this happens. Other people are getting good stuff too. My friend got a bunch of good stuff. I mean, and I don't get every single thing either. Okay? Christy. A little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, there's just our stores, and but the one good thing about some of your stores, when I see you guys doing thrift hauls or thrift with me's, is that beetle, you guys, just buzzes so loud when it moves. They also, does anybody know if my dog eats the beetle, is that bad or good? Because it could happen. Just saying. Is it bad for their health, or will it not matter? I see the shelves, and there's like actually space for things on the shelves, or you just have it like all nice. I feel like you have some good thrifting in I would come up there again too, Kelly. Totally. You know I would. Um I feel like my stores, you don't see any space on the shelves. Stuff is just you that's why it would be almost impossible for me to yes. Um I it would be hard for me to hold the phone and look at everything because there's just I'm gonna try to show you guys, okay? But there's just stuff is piled on and piled on and piled on. You literally have to dig, and there's so much stuff that's broken because of it being like that. And I mean, it's like, do you not realize that like we can't buy stuff that you can't see? And if a good percentage of it gets broken, then what's the point? But then again, you're like, yeah, just haul it out there and stuff it up on there. I don't care. I'll look. But here's the one thing I can't stand because I'm basically Milwaukee. Like almost all of my stores are really Milwaukee. Okay, ish. There are some stores where, and I see the same people on a Saturday or certain days. Some of these people, they don't have jobs. I don't think. They just literally wait and they sit. Ooh, this is what gets me. They literally sit on the furniture that's for sale, right? I go alone a lot of the time. Or my friends and I go separate ways because they like to buy stuff too. And I don't mind going alone because, when you're thrifting, you're going in. You're not trying to socialize too much. Although, I mean, I do talk to people, because I'm me. But like there's another bug. I hope that's outside. Like these people are sitting on the furniture that's for sale. And let me just say that 8 times out of 10, they're, let's say, not the very most attractive of people. And yeah, I'm saying that. Just saying. And I mean physically, facially, or however, personality, ugly. Ugly. They give you a look like, so what are you going to do about it? So then I'm like, I'll be like circling a chair like I'm going to actually buy this chair. Although one time I did buy this one thing and this chick was leaning up on it and I'm like, can I get in here? And I mean, they are nasty people, some of them, really nasty. And like, why are you don't need to be sitting on furniture that's for sale. And some of the places, they tell you you cannot wait around for when the carts come out. And some of the stores, they don't let you pull stuff off of the cart. Luckily, most of my stores, they don't care. Because let's face it, you're doing them a favor. They don't have to do the work. Why do you want to waste time? Now, I know that they don't want you like pulling stuff out and then breaking stuff, but once they put it up in a crowded little shelf, where am I? I'm in just outside of Milwaukee. I'm in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, which is basically a suburb of Milwaukee. I don't know if you're talking to me though, Lavender. Thanks, Deanna. Deanna, you can get your Tupperware soon. Thank you. But yeah, like most of them, they don't care. Take the stuff off the thing. Why should you want to have your people waste their time trying to take all the stuff off of the cart and find a place to put it? If you can have 3 people almost demolish it right away, save them the time. Some of them, they just haul them out and put them somewhere and let them take at it. So I guess it's a horse apiece, right? But yeah, I really want to go thrifting, but yeah, I can't for a couple of reasons. One of which is that PayPal is trying to make my life hell for whatever reason, but that's all right because I got stuff to do here. Does anybody else have any other questions? Yeah, I do too. I don't know why it seems like the best stuff is going to be on the cart. It's not always, but I like the idea of being the first one. You know what? Okay, I have never been to a Bins. I literally was about to go to the Bins for the first time. There's a Bins. Um, well, it's kind of between here and Illinois, here in Chicago, even though it's in Wisconsin. And a certain person has filmed there often, but it's probably 45 minutes away from me with no traffic. And then there's another one, I think, like in Appleton. I'll go there sometime too. But anyhow, I was gonna go to this one, and it was literally right before everything or got shut down. But that being said, I am dying to go. I'm gonna glove up, I'm gonna hose down, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, I need to get back on my junk journaling. And I think winter will help with that. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to junk journaling. I'm gonna be doing more decorating stuff. I'm getting like a lot of my ducks in a row, so to speak. I think getting this computer thing situated is gonna be another help. So yeah. That junk journaling situation. I love it. So yeah, and I owe somebody one, although she hasn't seemed to mind. She hasn't sent me information. She's not on here right now though. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting back on that. Oh, the card cabinet. Yeah. I could tell you what's in some of the drawers is like my kitchen towels and some on the bottom is snacks, kitchen towels, and tools. Would you ever consider doing blogs? I think vlogging entails a lot of editing, and that's not my jam. But I don't know if anybody's interested in I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'd rather just have somebody suggest what they want me to do and see me do, and then I could just try to film that. I don't know about vlogging so much for me. I just don't know how interesting it would be. I don't know. You know, that's a hard question for me to answer because I'm not really sure how I feel about it or how interesting it would really be. Here's me watching Glee again. No kidding. I'm actually true. That's true. I mean, I could try. I'm actually watching Glee again, and I am on the second last season, and the last season is a short one, so I'll be done with that soon. And there's some other things I want to watch, but I'm trying not to watch too much TV right now, so I have something going on. Yeah, exactly. And I might have a lot going on, but do I have a lot going on? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, I mean, could I try to do my bedroom today? Like vlog I could. But here's the thing. I would probably have to do so much editing because you would see like my big fat butt, or I'd, pull some big monstrous dust bunny out from the floor. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I could, Christina. I have an account. So if you don't have PayPal, I could definitely do that as an exception to the rule. Sure. If that's holding you back from buying something, then yeah, definitely. Logan? What up, Logan? Got something to say, honey? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, Diana. And also, I did one time take you guys shopping with me. This was a while ago, and it was like, okay, when I go to Goodwill, it's like an hour. Okay, for sure an hour. Well, guess what? Sometimes it's more than an hour. And guess what? And my thing shut down after an hour and I lost the whole thing. I was so mad. I was so mad. So, I don't know. Like you gotta, like when I did some of my stuff outside, I had to be sure to stop. And, you know, so we'll see. I'll see if I can figure out a way. I will try. Okay. All right, Pete, let's try to, you're again on my list. I won't throw this list away because you're on it. Any other questions, you guys? Sorry. So is it good if I just like do this like every now and then, just like pop on? You know, maybe at night I want to try to do it, but like there's so many like sales. Again, my birthday is May 23rd. Boy, oh boy, I had the best birthday ever this year. Misty and Alex and Fat Birds and you guys all were awesome. It was so fun. It was like the best birthday I've had in forever. It really was. I love chatting with you, girl. Ugh, schoolwork. No. I don't. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Thanks, Lavender. I love you too. I love the positivity that thank you, nurse. Butterfly. Tony, I know. I love positivity, and I get it that there is a certain amount of negativity that we all have in our lives, but I just don't want this to be the place for it. So that's why, like I said, yeah, do we all have health things? I mean, I never would have brought up my health until one point. I couldn't take it anymore. One specific person talked so much about their health issues as if they were the only person. And a lot of us, I feel like, we're probably sitting there going, we all have stuff. We all have stuff, right? We all know that we all have stuff, right? Do we all know? Because if you don't all know, I want you to know we all have stuff. Everybody has something. You never know what somebody's story is. And okay, bye, Joelle. You know, you don't always know what somebody's story is, and you don't know if it's going to be a health thing. You don't know if you don't know if it's something that happened to them. You know, well, Misty is going to be on somebody's channel tonight that's doing a question. Somebody's interviewing Misty tonight. Plus One Thrifting is doing is interviewing Misty tonight. I think it's at 7 Eastern. Misty, if you're still here, can you speak to that? Is there anybody you guys would like me to interview, to like do a Q&A on? Because I could try to get somebody. I mean, I could get Misty, but that's already been done. But is there somebody bigger that you guys think that I could try to attempt to get? Because I got no shame in my game. I'll give it a shot. Or somebody's not big. It doesn't have to be somebody huge. And also, yeah, like everybody has a thing. I think you should interview Jeffrey. Okay, Misty. Misty tells me that all the time. I don't know how many people could handle Jeffrey, so maybe I am the person. Oh, I could definitely interview me some Michael. I love him so much. I wake up to him almost every day now. I love that. George. I think that Misty would be better suited for that just because George is really smart. And I'm not dumb, but like, here's the thing. Misty and I are very much a lot alike, but I grew up thrifting and rummaging and junk stuff, you know. But Misty grew up like with a dad that taught her and knew stuff. Okay. I just was, out there. Michael has a YouTube channel that he uses just basically for I couldn't interview Scott either because duh. Um it's all men, everybody. How funny is that? Um but what was I just saying? What was I just saying? Oh, Michael. He has a YouTube channel that he basically likes to question or used for like chatting and stuff, getting in on chats and stuff. And he has a in Instagram channel that he likes to invite people on to basically Cult of Vintage that so he can interview Misty. It would be cool to interview Kenny. Oh, Kenny. I got to meet Kenny, you guys. Oh, I was like, we're going to give each other a hug, right? Because with the COVID thing, you never know. But I was like, can I get a hug from Kenny? I was so excited. He told me he watches my channel. No, what did he say? I watch your show. Oh, I was so excited, wasn't I, Misty? I was like fawning over her dad. I mean, so I couldn't do George. I don't have the game to do George. Like Misty could interview George because she knows about like the pottery and the glass and the things she knows more about. I know a good deal, you know what I mean? But I couldn't. I could talk to Jeffrey because I got the snark and stuff, and I could talk to Michael. You know. Wait, who? Your dad? Oh, stop. Well, so would he do it for me? Misty, could I interview Kenny? Ask Kenny if he'll be on my show. Misty, I loved you doing that Valley, what was it called? Valley Vintage? No, Valley. Yes, Misty knows the business. Yes. No, Michael doesn't really, he only has, well, ask him if he would feel like doing it on my channel. Michael is on YouTube only to, go to sales and stuff, but he doesn't post on YouTube. Valley Thrift. Oh my God, I can never remember that. Misty, I loved it when you did that Valley Thrift. Wait, is that in Dayton? See, now I'm going to be kind of by there, but my kids would be like, oh God, really, Mom? Oh, but is it close to the freeway? Like, because I'm going, like, I always go through, like, where Springfield, you know what I'm talking about, when I go to Ohio. I'll be in, like, there. Valley Thrift. I gotta write that down. Thrift. Because I'm saying something with a V. Oh. They're all over Ohio. Well, then I'm going to have to look when I'm going to have to start, because I don't always go all over when I'm visiting, and I don't know how many. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a reseller too. That's true. I haven't been in a few years to Ohio, but I don't always have the ability to. Oh boy. Hello, Lord J, King of Belfast. Okay. That one in Kettering. I don't think so. I don't remember. I was close to like Hebron and stuff. So I only was really, that one that they went, you mean. It was either like Dayton or Springfield. I think they were in Kim. But I'm going to be in Newark, like Newark, Heath, Hebron, even like Granville, I think I could go to. I've gone to. Is that? I can't remember. Oh, they're out of my. They don't know me. They don't know me, and I'm only kind of. They're not like in our community, so to speak. And I think they're, I don't know, different kind of antique store owner. That's an idea. I don't have any place that like knows me. I got my Goodwills recognize me, I think. But I got my hair different every time I go somewhere. So people, I just kind of blend in. I'm just that looking like a basic old white lady. I'll have to think on this. Because, some people are very judgmental about the thrifting world. Like, people think it's just crap. And I don't care what they think. I mean, because, yeah, whatever. I don't like everything to be from wherever. You know what I'm saying? So, to each his own. I'm in Wisconsin. What? Diana, no! Oh, I love him. No. Thank you. Oh, really? Van Halen was like my number one. Oh, God, I'm dying here. Man. Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, I love him. Oh, that makes me sad. At least I've seen them in concert with David Lee Roth. That's funny you say that, Christina, because Crafty Jackie calls me neighbor because she feels like when I'm talking to her like I'd be her neighbor or something. Oh, that's so sad. Man, when him and Valerie Bertinelli got together, and they both had that dark, long hair, and they were the coolest looking couple. Well, looky. Is that what in the actual? What is that new little thing? So everybody knows which one of you are talking to? Very cool. I love it when she says my name, by the way. You all don't know because I have I wish I could find it easily, but if I played all my Marco Polos from them, you guys would hear some very interesting conversation. But when I'm talking to Mary Beth, and she almost always starts it out saying, Michelle. And I just love it. She knows I love it. And if she doesn't, I'm like, why didn't you say my name? So then she'll go, Michelle. And my daughter loves Mary Beth. She calls her B. Can't say it on here, right? But anyhow, yeah. So that's so cute. So did you make Laura one with a bluebird then? A blue fat bird? That's so cute. We were talking about you guys before, your opening, and you guys have like such a great like the way your channel is. It's just awesome. Oh, I could interview the Fatbirds. Oh, there you go, people. Well, because I know they'll say yes, and I know you guys will care. So there it is. Let it be said, let it be done. It's on. Mary Beth, they want me to, like, we're talking about interviewing. And so yeah, that's so cool. Does Laura have a little, like a little blue one? Is that how you guys, did you change it up like that? Just for this or something? No, I'm going to interview you guys. And we were talking about different things I could do, and they were talking about me. Oh, okay. They were talking about me interviewing people, and well, so you guys could for sure be one of mine. So it's on. Don't let anybody try to interview you. You're mine. consider that a me asking you and you accepting. And then I'll get on with Jeffrey too. Everybody wants me to interview Jeffrey. Well, Misty wants me to interview Jeffrey. She keeps telling me that. So I'll have to come up with some good stuff. Because to hold hanging out like hang out with friends. Yes, it will. Yes. And I know, yeah. I mean, obviously, Mary Beth and Laurel do it. It'll be a matter of when can we do it. But it can be recorded if I have to, or it can be live. We'll see. Oh, yeah, and they want me to talk to Miss Pamela, too. Yeah, that'll be fun. Fun. Any other questions, everybody? Oh, you want to meet my bestie and my soul sister? Okay. I can definitely get that done. Because my soul sister is an art lady. She's like the art of all artists. She's very creative, and so yeah, we've been talking about doing stuff, and we just always end up doing something else. And definitely my bestie. Well, you guys have seen her. No, I don't, but Jamie, I don't, but I've been talking to Misty about it, and I've been considering trying to do it. So, yeah. See. We will see if that is in the cards for me. It might be. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to write that down. So I already got questions for Jeffrey. All right. I mean, I wouldn't start out with that one because we don't want everybody to leave after that. But yeah, that's definitely a good one. And I'm not afraid to ask questions, people. So, all right, I'll talk to you later, Misty. And I think that's a great question for anyone in the, how am I going to say this? Anyone in the LGBTQ, there's something else now, community. So, yeah, that's awesome. And also, I would probably run questions by people a little bit because, in a sense, you want it to be organic, but also you don't want people to be like, because I'll tell you right now, you're asked a question in your brain, there's an overwhelming amount of stuff going on in each of our brains, in case you don't know. And so it's very hard to, answer questions that you think would be the easiest. And then all of a sudden you're done and you're like, holy crap, here's my answer. It's too late. Do I know my kids are too big for that? I think all that happened after my kids were already too old for Elf on the Shelf. But yeah. Or was that a question for someone else? Do you use your phone or laptop to go live? I don't have a laptop. I use my phone. Right now, I'm actually using my my tablet. Oh, I hate that, Kelly. I hope you're better. But I got a computer from somebody. It's used. It's not good, but I'm still gonna use my phone for going live though. Because I don't have a laptop. Where was that other question? You can ask before if there are taboo subjects. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely. Exactly. And I have a couple questions already in mind that, yeah, I would never, put it this way. This is something that I would do that would be for entertainment value, but also, like a getting to know somebody, right? To feel a little bit closer to somebody, to understand somebody better. Because a lot of people might not think they get Jeffrey's sense of humor or something. I mean, like, definitely when I watch Jeffrey, I know I pick up on things differently than other people might. Okay. because I'm a snarky. And don't just assume that you know what somebody's thinking or saying by the way somebody looks. If you've been on Jeffrey's sales, there have been some times recently where some people or person, yeah, or you guys could just, if you come up with anything now, yes, takes one to know one, sister. That's why we love each other. But yeah, people don't always receive things the way you want them to. And it also, can somebody get that? Oh, well, yeah, no. COVID-19 vlogger, no. I don't think you're here for my best interests. Yes, Jeffrey has great graphics and intro. He's not number one though. You guys already know who I think is number one. Are you not a wrench, Jamie? Yes, I love Aaron, so yeah. Nope. There you go. I'm old enough to be Jeffrey's mother, in case anybody wanted to know. So if anybody has any questions for Jeffrey, let me know. And or for Laura or Mary Beth. Oh, great. So I could be your mom too. Fantastic. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know what? I really don't. That's why I tell people my age. Because, and I had my kids late in life. Because, you know, you can do like, oh, okay. Well, then I couldn't be your mother probably because then I'm way too young. Yeah. Or what other thing I say? I could be your aunt. I could be your favorite aunt. Yes, I'm gonna interview. I'm definitely gonna interview Mary Beth and Laura, but I'm gonna talk to Jeffrey about asking him because that's been suggested, and so I'm gonna reach out to Jeffrey and ask. Yes. So, if you have questions for either one of them, you know, you could just email me. If you think of something, email me at comfycozyliving@gmail.com. If you have questions for Jeffrey, and then, yes, I'll have a little, maybe well, you know, Barb would be there. So, and if you have questions for Jeffrey and Barb or Aaron, because I will ask that they be present and add them in like cycles. Because we're not defined by those people. He is not defined by them, but they're just certainly part of his story, right? And then, like I said, if you have questions for either Mary Beth or Laura at Fatbird Finds, they might be some of the questions that I already have rolling through my mind. But just send them to me at comfycozyliving@gmail.com. And if I feel that they are appropriate, if they are relevant, or if they are exceptional, then yes, I will consider them. You know, yeah, absolutely, Christy. I mean, you can't, that's not something that should be judged anytime, especially later in life when we all exist. Nobody's judging. Nobody's judging. Yeah. I mean, I could have like some questions that are going to end up being basic, like form questions, like the same questions you ask everybody, but then we all know these people in a sense. So, you know, there will be stuff that I wouldn't ask Mary Beth or Laura that I would ask Jeffrey and vice versa, right? So, yeah, I mean, I trust me. I have things, like I said, I have questions in my head easily. So if you guys could add on, then yeah, niche lady. Why do I feel like I know that? I think I might be subscribed to her. Las Vegas. You know who I like out of Las Vegas, but I haven't had time to watch so much as Thrifters Anonymous. I love those girls. Yeah, some things are too private. And you know what? We all have a different level of we all have different levels of, you know, what our what are too private or things we don't want to share. But I just thought of another question for some people. And I can't think of, now it just left me. And it wasn't anything that anybody here said, but it was something I thought of. Oh, I know it is. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. Especially their newer ones, like now when they do the, I mean, I like to watch it, but you have to have like an hour, and that's fine. I used to do it all the time, but what you're comfortable sharing. Right, right. And what I'm comfortable asking, which is pretty much anything. Hey, girl. Carrie, KC. I am going to be interviewing Laura and Mary Beth. So if you have any questions for them. Hey, Laura. Laura Melendez, not Laura Fatbird. If I'm gonna be interviewing, that may or not be my first one. I'm gonna try to get the other one, and we'll see about that. Maybe first. I don't know. We'll see. I've been asked to try to interview Jeffrey. I haven't exactly said yes yet. Whatever. You don't. It's not a mat. I'm really not asking you. I'm telling you. Anyway, Laura doesn't know it yet, and Mary Beth hasn't consented to it yet. But I'll be interviewing Laura and Mary Beth of Fatbird Finds. And I'm going to try to ask Jeffrey about doing an interview. So, yeah, you're obligated as my bestie to do it, Mary Beth. And be trying to be cute. So, yeah, if you got any questions that you would like me to ask any of the three of them, either ask me now or send me an email at comfycozyliving@gmail.com, and I will do my best. Yeah. I don't know when it's going to be. If I think I would like to do it live. Oh, thanks, Tammy. I think I would like to do it live. But I would have to find a time that's good for all of us. And then also that I could get on here. But yeah, I'll decide if it's going to be live or not. I just like the organic approach of doing it live. But, thanks, Miss Purple. Love you, Lavender. Thank you for being here. I'm, like I said before, with all the different live sales and everything, you don't want to, I got him. You don't want to step on toes. I like those. but how much are we obligated to anybody else, right? Because it's our business, and we have this community, but it's hard because I'm a talker and the people that I love are talkers. And so, as I say it, there she says, still live, long-winded girl. And I will put you on my list of, you're going to be one of my, Rach, will you agree to an interview with me? You wouldn't be my first. I would have you be my third. How about that? Number 3, I'm lining them up already. Will you do it? Even if you're there, like you could do it like from your, yes, I knew it. I figured you'd say yes. All right. So again, there's another person that if you guys have questions for Miss Rachel from Superior Girl Vintage, send me. All right. Joni just volunteered. Joni's going to be number 4. All right. So if you guys have any questions, and I would run them by you first, Miss Rachel. Wait, what? I don't know. Is that tonight? Joni. Okay, you guys, Misty is going to be getting interviewed tonight on Plus One Thrifting. I think it's at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I think. Joni, when is your sale? Okay, how much of your time have I taken, you guys? It is 3:30. I haven't done anything yet today. I mean, this counts because this is work. I am going to probably eat something, and then I'm going to go work on my bedroom. And I'm going to maybe do a vlog for you guys because people are asking for it. So if you have questions for Jeffrey, Laura, and Mary Beth, or Mary Beth, and Rachel, and Joni from Vintagerous Vintage Glass and China, send them to me at comfycozyliving@gmail.com. And I am going to set up a schedule, or not a schedule, but I'm going to get it organized here with my thoughts. And it's on. And you guys are all locked in. Me first. The fine print is you will not do an interview with anyone else until the interview with Michelle is done. Okay? Sign on the dotted line. And let it be said. How is it? So it is said, so let it be done. Let it be said, it has been said, let it be done. What is that word? What is it from 10 Commandments? Help me out here. You probably know, Rachel. Let it be written, let it be said, so it be written, so it be done. How can I know something so well? I love the 10 Commandments. My brain. Why are you dying, sister? Ooh, anything. I'll answer anything. She's a player. Ooh. Oh, it's hard to do a giveaway. It's really hard. It's been 80 years. Did anybody say what I want them to say? So let it be done. Right. So let it be written. So let it be done. I got to write it down because my brain. So let it be written. So let it be done. Thank you. My brain doesn't always want to cooperate. 10 Commandments? You don't know the 10 Commandments, Carrie. You don't have 5 hours of your life to give to a television show about Moses? Let it be known? Anyway. Okay. Let's see. We've had questions for me. We've got questions for other people. My notes look like a roadmap. To nowhere. Okay, and also you guys want to meet my bestie and my soul sister. So there's some other. You're gonna kind of see my bestie in some of my things that I've every now. You might have seen her on Instagram a little bit. I can't remember. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna ask Michael too. So yeah, and Miss Pamela. Yep, I'm gonna lock them in. So if you guys have any questions for anybody, let me know at comfycozyliving@gmail.com. If you have questions for me now, I'm still here for a few minutes, and then I'm probably gonna say goodbye because I have been here for almost 3 hours. Great. But this is the point. We're going to talk like this. And so then in my sales, we can get down to sales, right? Doing a little more selling and a little less conversating for me. A little more conversation, a little less action, a little more. So the chats will be for the chatting and the sales will be for the selling. And if you guys aren't on following my man Michael on the Cult of Vintage on Instagram, you should do that. On Thursdays, he is doing a shop with me, and it's a lot of fun. And it can sometimes be 2 hours or 3 hours, and it leads right up to my sale. And so I definitely think that you should be doing that. Me and Michael are a good way to spend your Thursdays, let's just say. Michael and I. So, anything else? Anybody? 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 You guys want to see something really fast? Got these. I ordered these from the Thrift U sale because I collect girly candles. Humongous turkey, okay? But look at these guys. They're huge. In case you didn't see them on their sale. They're huge. They're huge. And then they got a little girl too. They got a daughter. But they're huge. Look at my face, you guys. Most cool, like, little girlies are, you know, but they're huge. They're big. Big mama jammas. So, anyway, yes, I can't help it. I love me a girly candle. And I really don't have too many, so. Anyway. Okay, how did that not, see, here's the thing about being on this tablet, not seeing all the things. I asked a question to Michelle. Oh, wait. Let me see. What are you doing with interviews? I'm going to ask you questions. Okay, bye. Did I say bye to Kim already? Yeah, I think I already said goodbye to her. Earth, air, fire. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. So what are you going to be doing with? I'm just going to ask questions so people can get to know you. And you're doing a giveaway tonight. Decided either a planter, part of the game, can't explain, or a mystery box based on what the winner likes. Okay. Michelle, how has it been with the kids out of the house? Amazing. To all the people that say, do you just sell? Right now, I do just sell on YouTube. I used to sell locally, and I'm considering, doing more. Hey, Heather, I'm not trying to hone in on your interviewing thing, but people have asked me to interview some people. And because I've been telling them that you're going to be interviewing Misty. And they were like, you could interview Misty. Well, yeah, Misty could easily be my interview, but I talk to her every day. You guys can let Heather ask your questions. Heather, is your sale at 7 Central Eastern tonight? On +1 thrifting. So you guys, right there she is. Okay, go cook dinner. I wish I was there to eat it. Do we get to know our questions ahead of time? Yes, my publicist needs to know questions. Oh my God. See, I like the miniature. I want them. I gotta get miniatures. I like miniatures too. Yes, I'll talk to Miss Pamela too. So I got a lineup of them. I think so. Well, I don't know on YouTube. I don't know about that with Instagram, Tony. I'm not sure. 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that's what what I've been telling everybody. Yeah. So in Mary Beth, if you're still here, your publicist will I'll Marco Polo your publicist and screen all of those questions. So yes. Anyway, if anybody else has any more questions, let me have them now. Otherwise, send me everything to You're not getting any work done today, are you, Mary Beth? Just like me. comfycozyliving@gmail.com, you guys. comfycozyliving@gmail.com. So for now, I am going to say that yes, I will do these interviews as you have requested. Send me those questions, please. I will attempt vlogging. No. Her standard answer. Look, her I know who her publicist is gonna be, and I got that on a hotline, so I'm gonna go right to it. I'm gonna try to do the vlogging thing. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Mary Beth, before you were here, we already decided we can be co-favorites. Jamie and I are gonna be your co-favorites because we have so much in common. We've found we are very much like-minded. The only thing is that Jamie's probably a lot younger than me, so that's okay. We've decided we're your co-favorites, so you can't say that. Yes, we are one. You can't say that I'm your favorite or that she's your favorite. We're your co-favorite. So, yeah, we're good with that. I'm good with it, and I think she's good with it, and that nobody gets hurt that way. And then every Friday night, you don't have to apologize to me for calling Jamie your favorite and making me upset. And just in case any of you out there don't know, I am not crying in my damn lemonade at Friday nights. There's a certain humor level we all have. I think you all know. Oh, okay. Well, then we're good. Lame. You know what? Rachel's going to be the funnest interview because Rachel is like no holds barred. So if you guys have questions for Rachel, I'm telling you, let me have it because there are no questions. I might not even have to run questions past Rachel because she'll just be like, just come at me, just bring them, bring it on, and I could just ask her anything, right? I mean, like, I'm not asking people questions about like when did they lose their virginity and stuff, people. So don't ask me to ask people that. Because that's like, I don't even care. That doesn't define a person at all. I mean, it might have an effect on how some people grow up, but I'm not asking that kind of thing. Like, I don't need, I know you'll bring it. I do not need, provocative. I'm provocative and on my own. I don't need to ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need an invasive kind of a interview style. Like I think I'll bring it as much as my people will bring it, right? So there you go. So let it be written, so let it be done. There we go. All right, you guys, thank you so much. You guys, there's still 27 people here, so that's awesome. This is just a random, spontaneous thing. She's already given it up, people. She's already given it up. Much like she did at 17, apparently. I love you so much. See, this is why we are, like, some of us just gravitate toward one another. All right. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here for so long. My cheeks hurt. You guys are awesome. Send me questions if you want me to answer questions or me to ask certain questions. Awesome. Yeah, I never have a problem talking, so you guys know that. Right? Thank you so much. You guys are awesome for listening to me, for playing along. Hey, Cindy Lou. And for kind of, nurturing me and my channel. We all as YouTubers only get where we get from the interaction, from you guys helping us out. Like, if you're not there to talk to me, if you're not there to listen to me, then I am nothing. So thank you. I love you guys. And save your money for Thursday, because we're only 2 days away from my next sale. Woo woo! All right, you guys, have a great day. I don't know how to end this. Let me see if I can figure it out, because this is the first time I've been. Oh, I just hit the X probably. All right, so I will see you on Thursday. Love you guys. Bye.